Welcome, everybody. How we doing? Nice to see you all. Thank you so much for coming out to see the show today. I really appreciate that. I'm your host, John Cancio. Welcome to True Talk. Woo. We have another psychic, fun-filled show for you today. 3 psychics, and somebody's going to be hypnotized. So you don't want to change that dial. First up on the show, we have Animal Communicator Coryelle Kramer, everybody. Hi, Coryelle.
Hi, John.
Thank you so much for being on. Your first time on True Talk.
First time.
And
everybody be nice and gentle.
Yes, be nice for the first time. And you communicate with animals.
Right.
This is your specialty. Now, how do you do this? Do you talk to them? Are there voices involved? Do you see things? How does this work?
Pretty much all 3 and more. When I talk to animals, I connect to your animal through you. Your connection and love for your animal is so strong, transcends time and space. So when I receive images, it's just like a psychic. A psychic will usually receive images or thoughts or feelings or knowing. I'm also empathic, so I get a feeling for the animal health-wise as well. I just tell people to always verify whatever I say health-wise about your animal with your vet. But they send it to me in all different kinds of ways. Sometimes I get poems, sometimes I get songs, and I usually get the way your animal would sound if they were human. So I get a personality-wise as well.
Wow, so do they tell you things?
Oh yeah, they tell me a lot of stuff. But
really?
the main thing is that your animal is never going to share your deep, dark secrets with me. Okay, that's between you and your animal. That is a sacred bond that I would never try to, entail or try to get into, because they're not going to tell me that. Your relationship with them is so special, they would never do anything like that.
So they're protective of their
But people,
owners.
They're very protective. And people come to me for different reasons. Sometimes it's health problems. Sometimes it's just they want to find out what their animal's background was before they came to them. Or they just have questions they always wanted to know about their animals. Sometimes people will tell me, my animal stares at me a lot and I feel like he or she is trying to tell me something. Can you please let me know what they're trying to tell me?
And you're able to tune into that.
Right.
Wow. And I have an all-white cat with a little dark on his head. His name is Pablo. What can you tell me about Pablo?
Well,
and I just think you don't have to see a picture. Just giving you the name is good enough.
Right. I don't have to see a picture. Pablo, does he have a V on his head?
Yeah, it's like a V.
It's like a V. Okay, because I keep getting the letter V, so I thought that was his name, but his name is Pablo. Mm-hmm. Pablo is pretty much on his best behavior tonight. He's like, which they usually are, because they get a sense for, oh God, I'm in trouble. Mom contacted the Animal Communicator. So they usually, in the beginning, they're on their best behavior, kind of like a first date. But Pablo, he's got a little bit of a rascal sense about him, I feel. He's a mischief maker, he's a troublemaker, but...
he's a thief. He likes to steal.
He likes to say that he just likes to
I think he just likes me to chase him around the house. I think that's what it is.
That too. But Pablo is basically, he's also giving me a sense for who he's going to become, because he's very young. I keep getting less than a year.
Yep, he's a baby.
And he's letting me know that, he's acting all crazy now, kind of like cats gone wild. Mm-hmm. But he is going to chill out. And he keeps letting me know a very important message for you, which is he's going to come into his own, and he's going to become very, very important in your life, especially when times are tough. He's going to be there for you, uplifting you and helping you a lot. It feels like it's something that it's deep and personal, and I think you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. So, our animals are our best friends, so
yeah,
definitely. We have some audience questions. Stand on up. You brought a picture, and what do you have? You have 2 cats?
Yes. I have, my wife and I have 2 Bengal cats. They're twin sisters. And we were fortunate enough to get them when they were 1 year old out of a shelter. You know they're very rare and expensive.
Yes.
But they come out of a shelter, and can you tell us some reason why they ended up in a shelter?
Okay, I'll let her see the picture. Can take a look. And now, what are their names? What are the cats' names?
Stolly and Brandy.
Stoney and Brandy, what can you tell us about them?
Stunning, stunning. You want to know about their background, correct? Animals have a very no-nonsense way of seeing life. They don't, very less complicated than we people do. We kind of muck things up a little bit. I said the word muck things up a little bit with fears and worries and stuff like that there. What these two are letting me know is very simply that the place that they were before, they have no ill will for the person who had them. It was just that they were not the person they were supposed to be with. They were not the people they were supposed to be with. They knew that it was temporary, but they knew that when it feels like, did you guys go at the same time to the shelter to find them?
Okay, stand up so the camera can see you.
It was kind of like really and truly love at first sight. They saw you, and it feels like they kind of let you know right off the bat that they were the cats for you. Is that correct?
That's correct.
They did something, it feels like, that was very, very like either coming very close to the cage. Or they did something that it felt like to you like it was, these cats were almost somebody who was with you almost all your life, like meeting an old friend. And they knew right off the bat, and they said that they knew right off the bat you were the people for them. Kisses, kisses, kisses.
Great.
Do you feel a deep connection with your cats?
Oh, yes. Arlene and I love them very much.
Yeah, they're very special.
Yes, they are.
Like Ann Fisher does with past lives, sometimes I get past lives with animals. For me, it's easier with the animals, but these two are very, very special. They're sisters.
Yes.
But it feels like to me like one has a little bit more male energy than the other one.
Right.
One's a little bit more like woofa, and the other one, yeah.
Stoli has a lot of energy, and she's very feminine.
Yeah, and
But
the other one,
they're about 30% wild. So
right. But they are absolutely, they're telling me that they got the wild side with them to keep life interesting for you and your wife. But they are absolutely 100% lined up with living with you and spending their lives with you and sharing their lives with you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. It was a pleasure. They're
Thank you.
beautiful.